Hi, it's Marie, and welcome to another episode of Friday Sews. In this episode, I have my Mother's Day dress reveal and 2 additional makes behind me. I also have a little bit of haul, and I'm also going to attach a small process video of making the Mother's Day dress. I want to thank my new subscribers. Welcome, I'm so excited you're here. And I want to say to my existing subscribers, thank you so much for sticking with me and hanging out. You are so appreciated and awesome. Ready? Here it is. Ta-da! This is the Sasha dress by McCalls, and in the description box I have timestamps so you can go directly to the details that I've included in this video on making the dress. This was super fun to wear. It's a wrap dress, and it's made of rayon challis, so it is a beautiful drape. It was flirty, it was fun, and I really enjoyed hanging out with my family on Mother's Day and wearing this dress. So there it is in all its glory, and it's a fun make. Also, share your makes on Instagram. It's hashtag Sasha McCalls. So that's one. The second make has to do with the Merchant & Mills camber set. That's a dress and a top, and again I detailed that in another video, a Friday Sews video, and I'll link that in the description box. But this is a linen top, and it is flowy and light. It's perfect, especially for a day like this where it's pushing 90 degrees. I should be wearing this instead of this linen top, but it's just really fun and simple to make. I elongated the sleeves and added some cotton lace for a little interest in detail, and there it is. There's my new linen top, perfect for those hot weather days and the summer that's fast approaching. So here is the camber sets dress, which you can lengthen or shorten to your liking. That goes for the sleeves as well. I've got it turned inside out for a couple of reasons. I wanted to talk a little bit about lining. With linens, they come in different weights. Some are very sheer and some are mid-weight or heavyweight. A good test is to have a light source behind you and take that fabric before it's cut and just hold it up, and if you can see the silhouette of your body, your legs, you know you might need to wear something underneath. I don't want to bother with a slip, especially when it's really warm outside, so this is perfect. I would say the same weight equivalent as the dress, so it's maybe a little thicker than you might like, but again, it just depends on personal preference. I wanted to be able to wear this not just in the summertime, but also carry it into the fall and even the winter. Finishing is important. So basically it's like making the second dress and then putting the finished edges on the inside instead of the raw edges. So you kind of have to pay attention to that. I did some French seams on the underseam of the sleeves, and this bias tape is sitting here because even though technically I finished the raw edges with serge edges. It doesn't look as nice to me as I would like. I don't know, it's just bothering me. So I'm gonna finish it, take another step and finish it even further with some coordinating bias tape. It's super soft cotton and it's got a little flecks of the blue and obviously cream in it. And I think that'll just be the best finishing touch for the inside. So, and obviously I have to finish the raw edges on the sleeves. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip this to the right side out so that you can see the actual fabric that I used. All right, so here is the dress in its unfinished state. I have the sleeves to finish, I have the hem just to turn up slightly, and I've got some pin marks on the sides, the lower sides, because believe it or not, I forgot to add the pockets that I already cut out and really wanted to add. So they're right here. I just used an existing pattern. This is the pocket bag because it's tend to be elongated. This pocket is designed to attach usually at a waist line. So I will need to further kind of tweak the design of the pocket. But that's going to be okay and easy to add. I just need to take out the side seams, and I'm willing to do it because these are functional pockets, and I think in the end I'll probably wear the dress more. So there it is, an almost finished make. I can't wait to wear this dress as well. Hang out and watch the rest of the video. Again, I've got some haul and a process on making the red dress. You know how much I love to go to antique shops to find vintage notions. Sometimes you find the best things at really great prices that you can use in your sewing and craft room. So let's check out this little surprise that I recently purchased. This is some beautiful embroidery thread that is 100% rayon, and I've got 3 spools here in different tones, kind of a mauvey pink, so pretty. And then there's this one here, and this is the brand. I'm not totally familiar with it. And then the vendor even threw in some really sweet little flowers to use in your projects. Let's see, I got this, it was half off. I think I got it for $3.50. Some more vintage finds. Let's look and see what's inside this little bag. Of course, buttons, and I don't know, there's quite a bit in there, and this was maybe $1.50 or $2 at best. So there's one. More buttons. Are these pretty? These almost look like I don't know, can mother of pearl be green? They're really beautiful. So there's a whole bunch of different button sizes. Again, this couldn't have been more than a couple of dollars, and I like the fact that they were on someone's garment and well loved over the years. These are really cute. I think this is like a celluloid or something. Look at those fun, these designs. Those are totally cool. Yellow, bright, ready for summer. I can't wait to think about what I might use these for. I'm thinking probably a little girl's dress. Definitely fun. And last but not least, in the goodie box or bag, I have, now these I know are mother of pearl. They were confirmed by the person that checked me out. Aren't those beautiful? I have a kimono style jacket that has been waiting patiently for buttons, and I wanted 2 in a decent size, and these are perfect. So there they are. I'm going to take them out of the bag yet because I usually keep these on display until I use them. So aren't those beautiful? So of course, a buttonhole. There you go. No haul would be complete without some beautiful fabric. And this, I couldn't resist. This is an organic cotton voile in lilac. Super sheer and lightweight. I got this at, see, you can see my hand through it, but there's a reason I wanted something this sheer and light, and that is because I want to make this lady's chemise. It's pattern number 223, and it is from one of my favorite pattern companies, the Folkwear pattern company, where I purchased my the quilted prairie skirt. So this is where I actually bought both the pattern and the fabric. I'll link it in the description box, the website. Here are the different views, view A and view B. I haven't decided which one I'm going to make yet, but suggested fabrics are cottons, batiste, lawn, voile, gauze, eyelets, handkerchief linen, and silks, rayon, challis. So it's going to be perfect to make and wear over the hot summer days that we have in the state of California. I just think this is really pretty, and I have a lot of beautiful laces, so this does require, let me see, notions, 2 yards of 1/4 inch or 6 millimeter wide ribbon for the neckline drawstring. So again, this is an opportunity to use some of those beautiful vintage laces and ribbons that you might have. So I'm looking really forward to making something that I have never made before. So that is another fun part of my haul, and I have one more thing to share. I needed a special dress for a special occasion, and this was for Mother's Day. I chose McCalls M8036, which is described as a wrap front dress with either self-tie, sash, or button front. The sleeves are short or 3/4 inch full type sleeves, and you have an option for a double ruffle hemline. I opted to sew view B. The fabrics that I used were a floral rayon challis, and I chose to fully line the dress with an olive green, also rayon challis. Additional fabric suggestions are crepes, cotton blends, and stable knits. For dress B, there are 10 pattern pieces: the bodice front and back, and the tie, the skirt front and back, then the bodice front facing, the neck facing, and the skirt front facing, and then the sleeve and the sleeve binding. Sharpen those scissors because you're going to have a lot of cutting. The only adjustments I needed to make was I lengthened the skirt about 1 inch and 1/8, and I added about 1/2 inch to the side seams because this girl's got some hips. Then you're simply sewing the back skirt pieces to the front skirt pieces, and because I wanted it fully lined, I basically was making 2 dresses. So I did the same thing for that lining as well. Now to tackle that bodice, the back bodice has 2 darts, and the front each has a top pleat that starts pretty much at the shoulder. That basically allows some fullness to accommodate the bust line. I did follow the pattern recommendations to use interfacing, and I used it on the lining of the dress. I used a stretchy interfacing because my fabric actually had some stretch to it, and at this point I'm just placing it on the mannequin to make sure the lining and the top fashion fabric line up properly and drape properly.
The pattern is classified as an easy make, and I agree that it is for the most part, but easy doesn't mean quick or fast. So the sleeves took a little patience because you have pleats that you need to put in, and you have to properly mark the sleeves so that the sleeve drapes nicely when you have completed sewing the pleat. To finish the sleeve, there's a cuff, and I wanted it to be the contrasting, the green. I thought that was a nice touch, and then of course I needed to add a garment label. That's always fun to do. And then the hand stitching to finish that cuff on the inside of the sleeve. Now attach the bodice to the skirt, hem it, and you're good to go.